हाय गाइस, आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि मैं इतना सच धज के कहाँ जा रही हूँ. That too amidst the pandemic when the entire world is bound to stay indoors. Well, it's nothing exciting. I'm just headed for a Zoom call meeting with my colleagues. However, I have realized these guys are not as conscious as I am for these meetings. I often see them in their pajamas, can you believe it? And last week, I in fact heard a brawl between a colleague and his wife. So sometimes it can just be overwhelming during these video calls. But by the way, I'm missing something. Hold on. Well, meet your co-host. She is Mohan. I, Vishu and Mohan are going to talk to you about something. क्योंकि आजकल बातें करना is very important. Guys, this video is going to be very helpful for those guys who are looking for jobs, especially those who attend frequent video calls and meetings via Zoom calls. I'm going to talk to you about 10 common things that you might be missing during your virtual interviews. ये वीडियो देखने के बाद आप सोचेंगे ये तो काफ़ी कॉमन बातें हैं, हमें भी पता है, ज़रूर पता होंगी. After all, common sense is not that common. So please, embrace yourself and go through this video at least once. But something looks off, doesn't it? Right, I think it's the lighting. The background is too bright. I might look blurry if it was a bit over the top. To fix this, I would suggest to close the curtains behind me and turn off a light on top of me. There you go. Now you can see my face very much clearly. Same happens with the interviewers who are going to interview. Please find a spot that has optimum amount of light so that it falls directly on you, not coming from sideways or from behind. The second thing that I want to talk to you about is your attire. Please dress up in a professional attire, meaning wear a shirt. But let's say your top half is sorted. What about the bottoms? I was wearing these shorts last night, which are the cloudy ones, and I was very comfortable in sleeping in them. But then do my interviewers want to know about it? No, they really don't. Thinking of which, I should change them. Alright, the bottoms are now sorted. What next do we have to think about? Maybe the posture. I don't want to be looking laid back like this while I'm talking to them, or maybe even like this. I just want to sit like this, up straight, and my hands can either rest on the desk or they can be simply kept on my thighs. This also has an added advantage, guys. If you have a habit of shaking your leg out of nervousness, you can simply put your hands on your thighs and then problem is sorted. Alright guys, how does the camera angle look from here? Interesting, right? Can you see my nasal hair or my double chin? Double chin. Guys, make sure you sit in a way that none of these things are visible, please. Make sure your double chin or your nasal hair are not visible during your virtual interview. It's a big no-no. Please avoid this. Another thing which I want to talk to you about is maintaining eye contact. Let's say if I was on an interview at right now and I had to see somewhere on the screen, I'd be looking at the person. This would mean I'm looking at a wrong place. I should be facing the camera, not the person. Because guys, this is not a physical interaction. You need to face in the camera while you're cracking the interview. Please make sure you follow this. Also make sure that...
Hello, Vishu? खाना लगाओ बेटा क्या? खाना लग गया है. Oh, sorry. Continue. Sorry.
Guys, this is a very common thing that might happen with any of us. Please inform your parents or the people that you share your house with beforehand when you're going to have an interview. This would not only give you a smooth interview but also will help you remove these additional voices like you just saw. खाना बाद में भी खाया जा सकता है, आपकी मौसी से बात बाद में भी हो सकती है. So the next thing I want to talk is about pets. I know guys, you are hardcore animal lovers, so am I, but during video interviews, you see your little munchkins can create little trouble for you. Like right now, minus, just a minute. Alright, do you see this? This has been licking my leg for the past 1 minute or so, and somehow I couldn't resist it after a while, you know. So make sure your little munchkins are packed inside a room before you are attending these video calls. Guys, make sure your background remains clear, yeah? Like t-shirts, undergarments, you know. The interviewers don't want to see that. That's another thing that I want to talk to you about. Make sure your background remains clear, guys. The background should be really clear. Guys, you all come now under a developing country, and I know we all have Wi-Fi's in our house. But what if, you know, electricity just goes off? And this is a huge problem in majority of parts in India. So I would suggest please be connected to a hotspot while you're going through in an interview. This would also help you to stay connected without having any disconnections. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is keeping your phone on mute. This is very common, guys. You might have some unannounced calls, you might have some unannounced, you know, text messages or notifications. Please make sure that you do not attend these or do not become prone to these kind of errors. So these are all the things that I wanted to talk to you about. If you like the video, please share it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you want me to make any such videos further, please let us know in the suggestion box below. Thank you.